Okay, let's look at how to add a chapter calendar to your Apple device so that it will be across any and all devices you use. Maybe you have an iPad and an iPhone, or a Mac and an iPhone. This is how you would add the calendar to everything. Now, if I just try to go to calendar, it's going to tell me I need to log in. So log in first. Okay, and for me, I've got a password manager on here. And there we go. Okay, then once I log in, I'm going to click over to the calendar. And up at the top, you have this subscribe link. It's also down at the bottom. All right, so I'm just going to click on that. It says, do you want to open this in Google Chrome? I'm going to just say always allow, but what I really want here, if you look in the bottom right corner, it'll say WebCal and the link that this is. What I really want to do is just right click on it and do copy link. Okay. And then I'm going to switch over to my Apple Calendar. And I'm going to go to the File menu and I'm going to choose New Calendar Subscription. And when I hit that, it pops this window up that says, what's the URL? And I'm going to paste that in. And it'll be in this format, webcal.wildfirehog.org/calendar/feed. And I click subscribe. Okay, and it's going to give me kind of the basics here. Now, for location, it's only letting you choose on my Mac, which means it's just going to be on this one device instead of in your iCloud account. So, and you can have it pull alerts out and attachments out of anything that it creates there. I would say leave alerts in there, because if there's a notification or something, you might want that. And I would say instead of refreshing it every week, I would set it to like every 15 minutes instead. Okay. If you check ignore alerts, that's not going to do any pop-up notifications on your computer, on your phone, on your iPad. It's just going to be on your calendar, and that's it. So I'm going to click OK. All right, and this is going to go out, and if I just go out to the next week, not sure where. Okay, so here's like bike night right here. And if I click this, it'll come up and it'll show me the thing, and I can click on the link and it will take me over to the website where it'll show what that is. Okay, so that's how you add it to your calendar on the Apple Calendar software on your Macintosh. Okay, so if you want to add the chapter calendar into your Gmail or other Google account, this also applies if you're using an Android phone. I find this easier to do on a computer than on the phone itself. What you want to do is go to the website, and if you go to the calendar, which is right here on the homepage, okay, at first it's going to say you need to log in. Okay, so you just log into your account, and then you can go back to the calendar up in the top here. Okay, it'll show you all the events that are on there. And what you want to do is right click where it says subscribe. There's a link right here. There's another one down here at the bottom. Right click on it and do copy link. Okay, it might look a little bit different for you if you are on a different browser. That might come up and say something like copy link address instead of copy link, but it'll say something like that. So you copy it and then go to your Google Calendar on the computer. Okay, and what you'll see is over here, these might be collapsed like this, or they could be expanded out and show stuff. But what you're looking for is this other calendars spot, and then the plus sign. You click that plus sign and it'll give you all these other options. You want to do from URL, and then paste in what you copied in here, and it'll be webcal.wildfirehog.org/calendar/feed. Okay, add calendar. And then it'll say calendar created, fetching events in the background. All you need to do is just go back. You'll see now it says Hog Chapter Calendar there. Okay, and you can see the events are already showing in here. If you wanted it to be a different color, you just hit the 3 dots over on the side here, and maybe you want it to be orange. You just flip it to whatever color you want, and it'll immediately change that stuff. So if you want it to show up like a schedule or however you want to look at it, you can just change it, and it will automatically update. I believe on Google it refreshes this kind of subscribed calendar every 15 minutes. So from then on it'll work. And I can also show you, if you do this, it will, on any device that you're looking at a Google account. So like if you have a Apple Calendar, or you're using Outlook maybe, or something like that, you can see that in other calendars as well. As long as you set it up in your Google account like this, it will make these calendars available in other software also. So whatever program you're using, this will make it easier. Also, if you happen to be using like Comcast or another webmail provider, the steps might be a little different, but the idea is the same. You're trying to add a calendar with a URL. That's really the idea. Okay? Hope that helps.